We are going to visit Argentina, Patagonia, but we're visiting Ibiza to do that as Piero and Chiza is sitting in Ibiza in his home and going to tell us about the Maikay Chardonnay from Bodega Chacra. This is Patagonia, Argentina, biodynamic, and a tremendous story. And I'm so pleased to be able to see you, Piero.
Thank you, Ian. It's a pleasure to see you, and I like your hat.
Thank you. I'm a big Dodger fan. Coming off a big weekend, we're going into the World Series. It's big time for us.
Best of luck.
So, Piero, how long have you been focused on this project, Chakra?
Chacra was born, first vintage was in 2004. I came across a wine from this region in New York in 2000 after having represented my family business, Tenuta Sanguido, which is the producer of Sassicaia, at the Wine Spectator event in New York. I decided to take a plane and to go and see where this Pinot that I tasted blind came from. And I landed in the state of Rio Negro. The closest city next to us is a small city called Regina. And we were in the village of Maikay. So it's the northern gateway to Patagonia. And we are on a riverbed of a high plateau, as you can see this. So this is a river that used to be approximately some 24 miles wide. And this valley was populated by dinosaurs and sequoia grove. Of course, all of that changed over the course of 5 million years. So we're sitting on a riverbed that previously were actually where the Pacific and the Atlantic met, believe it or not. So this area was inundated by both oceans. So we have a marine soil. You can find shells, sediment in the soils, strong salinity and salt, but also calcareous stones that comes from the Andes, because these rivers are created by the melted snow in the Andes. So it's very mineral and pure water. Soil composition primarily is clay with lime, silt, and sand, and of course a lot of calcareous matter. This is our biodynamic house where we store our biodynamic products and preparations. Chakra is 100% traceability. We don't use any chemicals in our farmings. We don't use any chemicals in our vineyards. This is on the left is part of our team, and on the right is our horse, Lunita. What's so special for me is that we have incredible microclimatic condition, a very clean ecosystem. There's no pollution. We're in a desert, so deserts are typically very clear, non-polluted areas. We're very remote. We're not next to any metropolitan areas. The nights are very cold, which promotes good acidity in the wines and the most fine aromatics.
Now,
This is the wine we're talking about today, I guess.
yes, and we're very proud to, Piero and I have known each other a long time, and I'm overly zealous about being one of your best supporters here in Southern California, and we carry as many of the SKUs as we can get our hands on. And I'm going to tell the world about this project. James Suckling has been telling the world about this project, naming you one of the top wineries, and that's a mouthful. In a world of wine, to put a Patagonia wine on the map is a big project unto itself, let alone be listed alongside the greatest wines in the world. In
Yeah,
Patagonia,
Maikay is the name of the village right next to Chacra. And the wine started, first vintage was 2017. I'm very proud of this project because the wine is made by Jean-Marc Rouleau, who's a dear friend and is an incredibly talented winemaker. I think that is is the name speaks for itself. Jean-Marc is not a consultant, he's a partner in the Chardonnay venture. So we are co-owners of this project. And the wine is made by Jean-Marc with Chacra team to assist him, but he really calls the shot, and he's not just the creative director of this wine, but also the main player. This is a result of his talent and his expertise. He's all type of Bourguignon, so for him it's all about quality and small productions and really getting to know the terroir. And I think what he liked about Chacra is that for him is a blank canvas with a great terroir. So he got there. We have no tradition because it's a relatively new wine region. So it was an opportunity for us. You know, you're so close to tradition. So we're able to really experiment. And Maike is a result of that.
That's a great story. And everyone on this Zoom, you may want to Google Rouleau and get to see what some of the family's wines are selling for. They are impossible to find. They are dear. They are traded. They're basically currency. They're like an investment grade for sure. And so you've got incredible partnership with him. And again, the list of bullet points to note, talking Patagonia, old vines. What is it that we should look for that you think represents this wine? Obviously, there's a lot there to ingest, but what is it that you're?
I think that it's a wine that is incredibly versatile. There's a very strong verticality or minerality, whatever is the terms that resonates with most people. There's a lot of tension. The wine is very linear, is very pure. There's a beautiful oxidation, which is the trademark of Jean-Marc's wine. And it just makes you keep want to have another glass and another glass and another glass. It's not an opulent wine. It's not a wine that has a lot of oak. Of course, there is oak, but it's so well integrated that you're not really feeling it. And it really expresses all the gentleness and elegance that is so typical of Jean-Marc Collot's wine. These are the beehives. We have around 200 beehives in the farm. The idea is to promote indigenous yeast and to help with pollination. And the added bonus that we have is that we have approximately 250 pounds of honey every year. But in addition to that, we recycle the beeswax from the honeycombs, from the beehives, and we use them as capsules. So at Chacra, we have eliminated all sorts of plastic capsules, and we replaced that with our own natural wax from our own beehives. That's what you see in that picture there. In the other picture, on the other hand, is Jean-Marc smelling a cork.
Yeah. Well, this is it's an incredible operation. I'm going to encourage everyone to not only enjoy this wine, but to dream a little bit and come and try all the others that we are accumulating. It's a great story in the making, and continued great success to you, sir. Thank you so much, Piero.
Thank you so much, In.
Talk to you soon.
Have a great day.
You too. Well,
all right, my man.
Keep making beautiful stuff, man. I really appreciate you, and
thank you. I appreciate you too. And remember, it's all about the team.